Gamzu is speaking at the moment. Again, I'll remind our viewers that's Rani Gamzu is the head of the Yocheved Hospital in Tel Aviv. Let's take a listen.
Here, with the first goal of having a medical assessment and find their medical situation and give them all the support. And create a situation in which medically they can see their families, who are obviously very excited, and also that we ensure that their medical condition is strong. This is what we did throughout the night, with a lot of medical care and further examinations. It is possible that in the next couple of days that at least one of the kidnapped will be released to her home and the other will continue medical examination and treatments. We make sure all the time, we examine all the time their mental state and their physical state, and are here to assist with everything that is needed. All of this together with the connection to the families. What we care about right now is let them pass these first few days in the best possible manner and to attend to the medical conditions. Obviously, at a very old age, we check everything that is needed as part of the greater treatment to all the patients in the hospital. I will give the floor to the kidnapped, Yocheved Lifshitz.
Leonid? יותר קרוב, ליאוניד. יותר קרוב למצלמות, בבקשה. צמוד. יוכבד, את יכולה להתחיל.
Hello everyone. My name is Yocheved Lifshitz, born in 1938. Born here in Israel. I thank you for coming to hear about the tragedy of myself and my friends. We hope to pass through this period. I will repeat what she says. She will speak to me. My mother said she thanks you for coming here today. She was born here in Israel in 1938. Take your time. I've been through hell. We never thought we'll reach such a state. They went berserk in our kibbutz, put me on a motorcycle on the side and drove through the fields. They blew up the fence, the electronic fence that was built for $2.5 billion. It did not to no avail. Masses stormed our homes, hit people, they kidnapped many. They did not care about kidnapping elderly and children. It was extremely painful. They brought us to the entrance. When I laid on the motorcycle, I was on the side. And on the way, they beat me. They didn't break my limbs, but it was extremely painful for me. I will repeat what she said.
We're not taking questions at this point. Okay. My mom is telling the horrific stories. She's saying that many people, a swarm of people, came through the fence. The defense cost 2.5 billion shekels, and it didn't help even a little bit. My mom is saying that she was taken on the back of a motorbike with her body, with her legs on one side and her head on another side, that she was taken through the plowed fields with a man in front on one side and a man behind her, and that while she was being taken, she was hit by sticks by Shabab? Yeah, Shabab people. Until they reached the tunnels. There they walked for a few kilometers on the wet ground. There are a huge network of tunnels underneath. It looks like a spider web. I will repeat it in Hebrew.
Mom says she was taken on the back of a motorcycle. One man was sitting in front of her and another one behind her, her legs to the side. She said they drove through the plowed fields, and as they drove, she was beaten with sticks to her back.
They took off the watch and the jewelry as she was driving. רגע, לא, אם את תספר את הסיפור, אין שאלות. אוקיי, תמשיכי.
Carry on. When we got there, they told us that they believe in the Quran and they will do us no harm and give us the same conditions that they have.
When my mom...
כן, אנחנו שומעים אתכם, היא מנסה לדבר, זה ממש קשה, אנחנו מנסים
תמשיכי לספר את זה.
Continue your story. We started walking through the tunnels with a wet ground with extreme humidity. We reached a big hall where some 25 kidnapped were concentrated. After 2 or 3 hours, they separated. From my kibbutz, 5 people of near, and they put them in a separate room. Their guards were next to us with a paramedic and a doctor. Carry on.
ככה שכבנו שם על מזרות.
We laid there on mattresses.
הם מאוד דאגו לצד הסניטרי,
They took care of
שלא נפלה
the
חס וחלילה.
sanitary
היה
situation.
לנו צמוד רופא שבא כל יומיים שלושה.
A doctor came every 2 or 3 days to check on us.
לקח על עצמו את האחריות ודאג להביא תרופות.
A paramedic
אם לא היו תרופות, אותו דבר, אז הם הביאו
was there as well
תרופות שמגבילות.
and provided some medicine.
תרופות ש?
מקבילות.
מקבילות. היה איתנו בחור
There was
שעף עם האופנוע, שסחרו אותו.
a guy that was carried by the motorbike.
והוא היה פצוע ידיים, רגליים,
He was
היה רחמן.
wounded very badly in his hands and his legs.
כל יום
It was very
שעה,
difficult to see him.
שעה וחצי ריפא אותו, הביא אותו עכשיו למצב טוב יותר.
He is in a better condition now.
הרופא שלח סוג של אנטיביוטיקה.
The doctor prescribed some sort of antibiotics.
החליפו את האנטיביוטיקה, ואז העסק התחיל להסתדר.
His condition started improving.
כמה אנשים הייתם שם? כמה אנשים?
אנחנו היינו 5.
We were 5.
לכל אחד היה מישהו ששמר עליו.
And each had
היחס אלינו
a
היה
guard
טוב.
that
הם דאגו לכל הפרטים.
was in charge of us.
ויודעות מה זה היגיינה נשית.
There were a lot of women there. They took care of having the women hygiene.
מכולנו חיתום, ליזול, שלא יהיה לנו בעיה של
They
מחלות.
cleaned us
בסך
up
הכל הם פחדו
for
ממגפה.
disease. They feared that they themselves will be contaminated by infections. I do not wish to enter to speak about politics. They spoke about all sorts of things.
את יודעת?
They were friendly in their way.
קוראים קרובי משפחה
אנחנו בלי שאלות, ביקשו שתתרגמו.
Okay. My mom is telling about coming through the tunnels. לא יהיה מושלם. מצב לא מושלם.
Perfect
My
situation.
mom is talking about coming there. When they arrived into a large hall in which about 25 hostages were gathered. And after 2 or 3 hours, those hostages, 5 of them, she among them, were taken into a separate room. My mom is saying that they were very friendly towards them and that they took care of them, that they were given the medicine. סליחה. That they were given medicine and they were treated. One of the men with them had a badly injured from a motorbike accident on the way, and the paramedic was looking after his wounds. He was given medicine and antibiotics. That the people were friendly, that they kept the place very clean. They were very concerned about them.
הבאנו מיקרופון. ותודה, יושבת, עכשיו תחזיקי את זה. בטח כולם ישמעו אותך. בבקשה, בוא תכניס את זה לפה. שנייה, בוא נשים את זה פה שישמעו. כולם עכשיו, בבקשה צעד אחורה כולם. כולם, חוץ משרון, אני בבקשה, כולם, בבקשה להתרחק. בוא ניתן ספייס, כולם ספייס, לצאת אחורה. אמא, תנסי לדברי על זה. אחד, שומעים.
אבל את לא צריכה להתחיל את זה כדי להגביר.
אני מבקש לי וכולם לקום, לצאת אחורה.
I ask everyone to move back.
כולם, בבקשה, לצאת אחורה, הבאנו מיקרופון, נעשה את זה מסודר.
Please move back. Let's do this in an ordinary manner. Orderly.
אוקיי, את מדברת עם זה?
הדברים האחרונים שהיא מדברת, הדברים האחרונים שהיא מדברת בעיקר על
את לא יכולה לדבר
דנה, בבקשה, לא להפריע. אנחנו בשידור, אני מבקש כולם שקט, היא תדבר במיקרופון.
Mother, speak to the microphone.
עוד נשימה, ניתן להם מה שצריך. תספרי קצת על מה שקורה שם,
Speak to us about what is happening. They divided us into groups, and according to kibbutzes, those took care of our needs. That, I would say, they made sure that we eat the same food that they eat. White cheese and cucumbers. That was a meal for a whole day.
My mom is talking about the conditions and being.
Sharon, the microphone.
Okay. My mom is speaking about the time there. She's telling us about sharing food with the people, that the people, when she first arrived, when they told them that they are Muslims and they're not going to hurt them, and that they ate the same food that the Hamas was eating. My mom feels that it's quite enough at the moment. It's wonderful. My mom is very much hoping that all the people that were with her will come back, and the story is not over till everybody come back and we can start building again something. Yeah. את רוצה להגיד משהו?
כן, המסר האחרון,
last message.
חוסר ידיעה בצה"ל בשבת מאוד פגע בנו.
We were very hurt by the fact that the IDF did not know where were the scapegoats.
הם הזהירו אותנו 3 שבועות לפני שעשו לנו בית ספר.
Warned us 3 weeks prior.
המונים מגיעים לכביש ושרפו לנו שדות.
People who came to the road and burned fields, sent incendiary balloons to burn our fields, and the IDF did not address this seriously. Suddenly, on Saturday morning, when everything was quiet, there was a heavy bombardment of the communities, and with that, the masses infiltrated, blew up the expensive fence, opened the gates of the kibbutz and entered in their masses. It was extremely difficult. I keep having those images in my mind.
רגע, רק שנייה, סליחה, לא לעשות מיליון שאלות.
At the point that she was handing to the International Red Cross Committee, she took the hand of a Hamas gunman.
שואל אותה פה עיתונאי על לחיצת היד של הפצע. הוא שואל מדוע לחצת את היד לאותו מחבל חמאס ברגע שהוא...
He's asking, why did you shake the hand of the Hamas terrorist in the visual? They were gentle with us. Our needs were supplied.
אמא שלי אומרת שהם התייחסו אליהם בעדינות וסיפקו את כל הצרכים שלהם. My mom is saying that they treat them kindly and provided for them.
הם נראו מוכנים לזה, הם הכינו את זה
For this. They were prepared for a very long time,
הם הכינו כל הצרכים שנשים צריכות,
including the needs of the women.
ומגרקך עושה ערבות.
אנחנו לא לוקחים שאלות.
We will not take questions.
הם סיפרו לכם מה קרה בחוץ?
מה זה? כן, הם אמרו פעם אחת שישראל
They said once
900 הרוגים.
that Israel announced that there are 900 people killed, but they have 1,000, if not more.
תודה לכולם, אני רוצה לחזור למקום.
יוכבד, את יודעת משהו
Thank you all.
מהאחרים שהיו איתם?
I do not.
אלה שהיו איתנו,
המשפחה רעיונות, יוכבד חוזרת.
במצב טוב?
I only know about the group that was with me in the room.
אנחנו נשאר פה, אנחנו נעלה על שאלות.
We will stay here and we will answer
שווה, שותה מים.
questions.
תודה רבה לך, יוכבד.
Thank you, Yocheved.
שתרגישי
Yes, give us 1 minute and we would answer questions.